There's a real view off out to the left. That's the Prasac view.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You can see the houses, yeah?
Yeah. Looks like a boar bed over there.
A decent tree. It does a bit, doesn't it? Well, onwards and upwards.
Oh, yeah. Might just be,
Big pile of stones.
yeah.
It's just one of those stone piles, you reckon?
Quite big.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Someone built all this lot. Or just pulled all the stone out of the fields, maybe. In an attempt to make fields. Well, it looks like the one past it on the right has been flattened out a bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big tree. Must have made a lot of noise.
It might be.
Strange thing how it's top of the hill.
Hmm.
I think I've seen a lot of people come here. There's no undergrowth, is there?
No. Might be little mountain bikes or something.
Yeah, yeah. I would say, yeah. So as we were saying, all pulled up from the fields either side, I would think. Yeah. Yeah. There's a building up there. Up ahead. Right. I've got a spider in my eye or something. Several buildings. Yeah. Oh, Velo East. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
And that's off over the other side of Albas. Past down there.
Should we carry on to this end? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
little pad.
Ah. Right in the middle there, up that little hill by that single cypress tree in the sort of middle distance, there's a small little igloo-like building which was built by our neighbour. He was a lorry driver turned stonemason, and called Leonce. And he built these things, they're garriots, which is what the shepherds and people used to stay in on the hills in bad weather and so on, or overnight. So he built a bunch of these dotted around. This one's just over the top of the hill from Albas, which is just down in the valley. And you've got Castle Franck over there to the left, and Luzèche would just be a bit further around to the right there, and Cahors somewhere over behind that headland there. It's a perfect spot for that little garriot with the vines and everything. I wish I could zoom in. So a stream down the middle. It's quite...
Think we go down there? There's a thing
it might be.
There's a thing on there and there's a thing up on that.
Yeah, that's super up there, isn't it?
There's an X over there.
Look at that. I think we maybe head on down the stream because it's the valley base, isn't it? Do you agree?
Yeah, I mean there's an X over there and there's a minus down there.
Where's the X and the minus?
There's an X
Oh yeah.
on that tree there and there's an X on the tree where we've just come from.
Okay.
And there's a minus on that one.
Oh yeah, so that's the route then, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I like it. Yeah, well spotted. Follow these?
We'll take the minus route.
Okay. It's getting a bit chunky, this one. Thinking of making a quick window toggle just to keep this shutter closed. So I was going to sand that a bit and then drill a hole through the middle and adjust it to fit. The shutters I found in Andorra years ago in like a public tip. They're lovely things. So we'll see how this fits. This is my shutter from Andorra from years ago. So I just really like the way it sort of doubles in on itself. Really nice panelling, nice wood. So I made a sort of fold back style shutter on the inside, and I've just sanded up this so it should be, because we've had this bit of batten here for over a year now and it really is not quite up to spec, you know. So it's time to move on up slightly with a toggle like that. Just got to treat that for a woodworm, but then that should do the job fine. It's a bit better, and I can take the batten out.
Down just a fraction. That's it. Bit easier with the pilot hole.
Wait. Bit. I might give it a little grind again. It's probably easier.
Yeah.
So I was saying here, if I sort of start standing it up and then go for a skewage. Let's get it off the ground first. Sure someone's fingers. Sure someone's fixed this one to the ground. It's well heavy. How's it looking?
It's got to go left. Back. Stop.
Like that.
Yep.
Hang on. Wait for it. I've got to get through that
It's
middle
got
point.
to come back this way. No. That.
What's the deal?
Yep, that will slide in.
Okay. Going up gently. Careful, twist.
Sliding in.
We might be hitting the thing, but we've just got to disregard that. We've hit our we've hit our wrong side of that. Let's take that one. Wait. That was big. Screw it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sitting on
Make sure it's not, we don't get that firm, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Sweet.
Not bad.
It's a lot taller.
That's right, I left the extra on because it gets a bit thin. I thought we could cut it down to suit, because I could leave half of that as a joint piece. That's it for the day then, really, for me. That's my target.
Boom.
There's no bit of space.
The beam storage.
Yeah. One more to go, far corner.
That one there. Sweet. Nice. The windows have a new coat of paint. Just like that.
Thought I'd splash out some money and get some decent wood. That should make things a lot easier. It does make me think that I mustn't put off welding up the chassis.
Is it sunflowers in the field behind? Not the back.
Further on?
Along the valley.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's sorghum actually.
Is it?
Yeah. Last night of the day?
Last 5.
Ah, 5. Comme ça. Super. So this has been my project. Last few hours. Bit yesterday, bit today. Some friends live on an island, and their double glazing window broke. The closure because it slammed shut in the wind, and the little component is this cast sprocket here, which lives in here and operates these not only the side closure but up and down closures, like I was saying, like these ones here, top to bottom. So basically they can't shut the window at all. So I've taken it upon myself to make this, which is the missing piece. I can get out of here. Right. So there we have it. It's a few hours filing and so on, but that is now the piece which goes in here. Which way does that go? Like that. Like that. And that locates in the plastic on this side. Like there we go. Oh, a turner for that door handle spigot. So you've got that cog there, cog and lock. You've got this one here, I think is in that position. So that's open, isn't it? So that's up. And then you've got this little flower shape here, and then also another one here which operates the top half. Keep my camera alive. Yep. So without putting those back just the moment, then this goes on like this, and that catches on there.
That's all hidden in there, like that. And then when we put the door handle knob through, or the stud for the door handle, and we turn it, out that comes, and that rod gets longer. Easy one-handed. Just have that again. So we're going to have this stub here is going to get longer, and this comes out here like that. And there's also this stub here which will go in there, but there's only so much I can do with one hand. I need a headlight style camera mount, which is next on my list. I've got a bit of a cold, but so I'm going to grease that up, clean it all, and then put it back together and screw it back together, and then I can post it back up to them, back up to the north of France, and hopefully they can close their windows, or window. So we shall see. Look good though. I think it should be right. Yeah, I did try and buy this, but there's no name on it, nothing. No name on the windows, no name on this unit. We took it into a place that specialises in sourcing this kind of stuff, and they basically said, well, because there's no name, it was probably like a job lot that the manufacturer bought at the time, made who knows where, and then there's not really a means of tracing it. And this is made of cast alloy, so it just cracked. My one here is steel. So I've put plenty of grease on it because they live by the sea. Let's give that a quick dust out with something. Plenty of grease. Like that. Good. So we'll go for it in a lock position. Little flower wheel. There's there, I can get that in. Comme ça. And this little one here. So we're maximum locked, so the maximum locked will also be here. That's about, could we do one more? It could, yeah. So that's probably about as close as it goes. Let's just check that when one's open, the other's also fully open. There you go, so fully open, fully open. Pretty good. Right then. More grease. Just like that. It pops in there. Good, there's some grease on there too. Grease is the word, as we know. Like that, looking good. Plop them on there, just check I'm dislodging them. That's good. There we go. I can see there. Locked and open. Locked, open. So that could possibly go one more step. They both could, couldn't they? I'll check I'm choosing the right option. Because that's as far as that's going to go there. Yeah, so it can't go anywhere else there. That's the only tooth that can operate in, and that's fully open. So we've got reference, reference, and reference. So that should be alright there. Okay, that's good to me. I'll put the screws in. Can't be very used to this. I lost one screw somewhere at the island. It sort of fell off, so and I got it out. I think I'm inclined to go for this one, so the mechanism doesn't jump. The screws had all been flattened on the tops, which didn't make life any easier. You couldn't get a screwdriver in them to undo them, so I had to free up the slots. Just see if this one's going to go. Right, like that. So with a bit of luck, we'll see how stiff it is. With a handle maybe? For a handle. There you go. I mean, if anybody's watching this, that's kind of quite a... that should work. It's the same person that gave me the handles. So I mean, swings and roundabouts, isn't it really? What comes around goes around, so... that looks pretty much like a closure to me. had to guess the shape of this bit. But I think that's that looks good. So I'll clean that up and post it off. Brilliant. It's taken me about 4 hours of filing to go from just a lump of metal to that shape there, but they couldn't order it, and even if you could, you have to pay a charge to get it in, so on and so on. So in the end, there it is, you know. And what's the alternative? If you can't get it, the whole window's ruined. Well, not ruined, but you can't close the window. So great.